The audio message came from my daughter's phone, but wasn't meant for me. Then my daughter's voice, sharp and certain. Dad needs to stop being controlling. This is normal. You have to accept it. Accept it. That word echoed long after the audio ended. I was sitting alone in the garage, hands black with grease from working on the old Mustang. I played it again and again. This wasn't a moment of confusion or some therapy speak they'd picked up. It was a plan. They had decided together, and I was just the obstacle they needed to manage. No explanations, no apologies. She just dropped her purse, poured a glass of wine, and smiled at me like nothing had changed. "We need to talk," she said, her voice light. "I know," I replied, wiping my hands on a rag. "I heard." Her smile flickered for a second, just a tiny crack in the facade. My daughter, standing in the doorway, crossed her arms. "So? Are you done being dramatic?" she asked. I looked at them, these two people I thought I knew better than myself. "I'm not trying to," I said quietly. "I'm just done funding it," they laughed. A short, dismissive sound. They shouldn't have laughed. You see, the house wasn't a shared asset, bought and paid for years before the wedding. All the paperwork clean and documented. The business account? Separate, it always had been. The car titles, too. I didn't yell, I didn't threaten or make a scene, I just waited. The next morning, the first call came. The shared account, which I had quietly transferred the funds out of, now showed zero access for them. He was very professional, posting the legal notice on the door before changing the temporary locks while the eviction paperwork was processed. It was all by the book. My daughter called first, her voice a furious scream. "You can't do this!" "I can," I said calmly. "And I am." My wife's call was next. She was at the front door, realizing her key no longer worked. "No," I replied, my voice steady. "I'm opting out." First they stayed on a friend's couch, then it was a motel. And the man from the open marriage, he disappeared fast. It turns out, open arrangements tend to close pretty quickly when the bills start showing up and the free ride ends. A few weeks later, my daughter tried calling again. "I know," I said. She meant to replace me. I never blocked their numbers. I didn't trash them on social media or tell the world what they did. I just stopped being their safety net. That audio message? It's still on my phone. A reminder that love should never demand you erase yourself. Sometimes the bravest thing a father, a husband, a man can do is teach a hard lesson in consequences, even when it costs you everything you thought you were protecting. Thanks for listening. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more.